The Pennsylvania National Guard began their first ever combatives tournament today, bringing professionally trained combatants together over a love of fighting. Fox 43's Brian Tagg tells us how the two-day tournament is about more than just how to tackle and grapple.
Fight.
Combat is their profession. But the inaugural Pennsylvania National Guard's Combatives Tournament is about more than just fighting. It's about building culture and camaraderie.
The trust in our brotherhood and what we do, it's extremely important. You know, when you're talking about fighting side by somebody and laying your life down for your brother, camaraderie is extremely important. You're building that trust.
The tournament allows soldiers to put the skills they've learned in their modern combat courses to the test against one another.
This is the first ever Army National Guard Combatives Tournament that we've ever held in the state of Pennsylvania. It's the culminating event of our revitalization of the Army Combatives program.
And while the highlights on the mats may be body slams and submissions, the combat courses teach soldiers more than just how to put a person in a chokehold.
First and foremost, I think it just builds that warrior ethos and builds self-confidence to know that when you're presented with adversity, you have the ability, you have the tools in your toolbox to defend yourself and defend others to your left and right.
Even though the soldiers are alone against each other on the mat, the tournament serves as a reminder that even if they leave bruised and bloody, they're still on the same team.
Yes, they are competing against each other. It's the same as any other competition we have in the Army. They're competing against one another, but at the end of the day, we still remind them they're all on the same team. Just makes them a better fighting force.
You know, we grow up watching TV shows. You know, we watch Chuck Norris, we watch Rambo. It's a lot of individualism, right? But we are not an individual sport. We are a team sport.
The winners of the tournament will go on to represent the National Guard against the Army and Army Reserve at a national tournament in Fort Benning in April, giving them a chance to fight for bragging rights against other Army components and highlight their ability to protect the people and community.
That's what the National Guard is about, being that first responder force, that civil force that goes out and helps the community first and foremost here locally, and to know that we're able to do that with self-control, with discipline, and with confidence, I think is the most important lesson to be learned and thing to be gained through all this.
Brian Tagg, Fox 43 News.